Okay, for Writer's Workshop today, I'm going to introduce something a little bit new that we've already talked about and then kind of connect them. So, what do I have here? Yeah, a light bulb. A light bulb means, ding, it's an idea. And we came up with a list of ideas on that paper where I said, writers write about what they know. And so, what I want you to do is take one of those ideas that you had, and I want you to pick just one idea. And then I want you to tell me an oral story about it. So watch what I do. I'm going to pick one of my topics that I have been writing about. And I think my favorite one would be about cooking. So I'm going to do a little cooking. So in my picture, I'm going to draw my refrigerator. Has a little ice machine there with water, and then the door handle. And then there's some counter, there's some drawers, and then here's my oven, right there, my stove. Okay, then I have a little bit more counter there, and then I'm gonna stop there, and up here, I'm gonna draw some more cupboards. I have a lot of cupboards in my kitchen, so I'm trying to give you as much detail about my story as I can, just using some of my pictures. Okay? And there's another cupboard here, and there's a little cupboard here, and then what do I have here? Oh, I have a microwave here. Okay, and right here is where I have all my utensils, my mixing spoons and my whisks, and some spatulas. Okay, so I have a bunch of things in my kitchen. So I took that one idea of my cooking and baking, and I drew a picture of my kitchen. And now I can tell you a story. So, one day I decided that I wanted to try something very new. And it was called curry. My friend taught it to me. And so I went into my kitchen and I had to get all the ingredients out. Out of my refrigerator, I had to get carrots and cauliflower. Out of my freezer section, I had to get frozen peas. Out of one of my baskets on my counter, I forgot I have a basket here, sorry. In my basket there, I had to get some fresh garlic and onion. Up in my cupboard, I had to get some olive oil. And then in one of my other cupboards, I had to get some soy chicken. So I like to eat some plant-based chicken, so I got some soy chicken. And what I had to do here, and then I get into my spice cupboard and I had to get out some coriander seeds, some cumin seeds, and some curry powder with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I had to get out of my other cupboard, I had to get out my big pot to cook in, okay? My big saute pan. And so first I put in my dry cumin seeds, and I just turned the heat up on the oven, and I got those real toasty. And then when those were done, I put in some olive oil, and while that was doing, I had chopped up my onion and my garlic, and I put all that in there. I sauteed my onion and my garlic all up, and then I added, my canned tomatoes. See, my story, I keep adding things to my story that I kept forgetting, but it's okay, because I'm going to tell you more. So I got my canned tomatoes, my diced up tomatoes, and I opened my cans, and I poured my 2 cans of tomatoes in there with the onion and garlic. Then I added in my chopped up carrots. I had to peel and chop my carrots, and I had to chop up my cauliflower, and I added those to the pot. Then while those are kind of cooking, I had put in a ton of curry powder. When that had cooked for quite a while and it was starting to get where it was almost soft but not quite soft, the vegetables, then I threw in half a bag of frozen peas and kind of let those simmer. And I put a little salt and pepper in there. And then I put the lid on it and I let that cook for a while on a low heat. Well, then I turned the heat completely off because I knew everything was cooked after a few minutes, and I took it off the hot burner and I put it on a cool burner and I let it sit, and I walked away and got some other work done. Then I came back And out of my fridge, I took a big tub of sour cream and I gave it a huge scoop of sour cream and I dumped it in the curry and I mixed it up. And I had to wait till it cooled off so that it didn't hurt my cold sour cream. And then I was done and I was ready to serve up my curry for dinner. So see how we can take one idea that we had made a whole picture of, and I told you one story based on my one idea. And my one idea was I really like to cook, right? And so I was able to tell you a whole story about making curry from my kitchen picture. So I want you to think about one idea that you drew a picture of. And if you can't come up with one, draw all your pictures for a while. But I want you to pick one idea from that picture you've made. And I want you to tell me a little story like you did today, yesterday with your oral storytelling. Okay, I cannot wait to hear what you have to say.